Welcome back, family. I'm no chef, but I'll be cooking. So today we're going to be making some southern black-eyed peas and some sweet potato cornbread. Both recipes are super simple. So if you want to know all my secrets on how I make these happen, watch this video to the end. Now let's get started. First things first, we need to roast some sweet potatoes. First, thoroughly clean them off, dry them off, and use a fork to poke holes in them. Place them on a lined baking sheet, and we're going to roast them at 400 degrees for about 60 to 90 minutes until tender. Now we veggie prep for our black-eyed peas. We need 1 red onion. We're going to dice that up. 1 red bell pepper. We're going to dice that up. A few ribs of celery, maybe 2 or 3. We're going to dice those up. Grab a large pot, set it to medium heat, add 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. Then we're going to add in our onions, our peppers, our celery, and we're going to saute this for about 5 to 7 minutes until nice and soft. Making sure to season the taste with salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, thyme, and cumin. We're going to let this cook for about 10 to 15 seconds while we mix this up. Then we're going to go in with our minced garlic. We need about 3 cloves of minced garlic. We're going to add that in and give that a toss and let that cook for another 30 seconds until fragrant. Then we're going to add in 1 pound of black-eyed peas that I soaked overnight. 6 cups of veggie broth. Give that a quick toss. Then we're going to adjust our seasonings. We're going to add a little salt, some black pepper, some garlic powder, some cumin, some smoked paprika, some thyme. All to taste. Just let your ancestors guide you. Then we're going to hit it with about 2 teaspoons of liquid smoke. Give that a quick toss. Throw in a couple bay leaves. Then we're going to bring this to a boil. Then we're going to cover and reduce to simmer. We're going to let this simmer for about 2 to 3 hours, however long you can bear. Low and slow is the key. That's how you get the most flavor. Once we reach that point and our beans are tender, we're going to remove our bay leaves. Then we're going to use our spoon to smash some of those beans to the side of the pot just to thicken it up. Then we're going to let that simmer for another 15 minutes with the lid off, just so it can thicken up a little more. When it's done, give that a quick toss and you're good to go. It should look something like this. You see how much flavor it looks like is in those beans, man. And at this point, our sweet potatoes should be done. We're going to let those cool until they're cool enough to touch. Grab our food processor, and we're going to take one of those sweet potatoes and put all of the insides inside our food processor. And we're going to pause this until we have a nice puree of sweet potato. Till it's nice and smooth like this. Then set aside, we're going to measure out 2 1/4 cups of almond milk or any plant milk you have on hand. Set that aside, grab a large mixing bowl, and we're going to add 1.5 cups of cornmeal, 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt, about a teaspoon of cinnamon. Then we're going to whisk this up until fully combined. Set that aside, then grab our almond milk, and we're going to add our pureed sweet potato. We need 1 cup of that. Three-fourths cups of maple syrup. 4 tablespoons of melted vegan butter. We're going to whisk this up until completely smooth. And then we just combine our wet mix with our dry mix. Using a spatula, we're going to mix this up until fully combined, making sure not to over mix. When you reach this consistency, you know you're good to go. Set aside, grab your cast iron skillet, spray with some avocado oil. Pour your batter into this. Even it out as best you can. Bake at 400 for about 25 to 30 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. When it's done, it should come out looking like this. Let that cool for about 15 minutes before cutting. Then slice it up. When it's done, it should look something like this. Look how moist that is. And now we plate. Have our cornbread. We have our southern black-eyed peas. If you're fancy, you top it off with some freshly chopped parsley. And look how amazing this looks. This is the perfect combination. This is basically a meal by itself, and don't let nobody tell you it's not. So our southern black-eyed peas are done, as well as our sweet potato cornbread. Only thing left to do is taste it. It looks and smells amazing, of course. Gonna take a little piece. I like to crumble a little bit up inside of my beans. Just want a little bit of cornbread and beans in every bite. Even also put hot sauce on it, but since I don't feel like getting up, just taste it like this. Right off the bat, the sweet potato cornbread is super moist. Way more moist than normal cornbread because of that puree sweet potato. Let's see how it tastes. Sweetness from the cornbread combined with the real savory taste from the beans and chef's kiss. I give this a 20 out of 10. Beans are like my love language. And beans and cornbread is really like my love language. This is amazing. 20 out of 10. Let me just taste the cornbread by itself. Let's taste one of these pieces. That's fire. It's almost like cornbread cake. Don't take my word for it. Try this recipe out for yourself. If you're down, please make this for your Thanksgiving. I promise you won't be disappointed. Please let me know how it turns out and how you like it in the comments. Happy holidays. I love y'all. Thank you for watching.